All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second game of this Interlodge Basketball League, sponsored by the SoCal Ballers. The matchup is GGL against Torrance University Lodge. We are live here in Carson City. I'm your host for today, the one and only Ludwig Van Magic Man, together with our officials, Ref Vince Morris and Ref Shannon P, together with our committee stable, Stacy Valdez and Achilles Valdez. Let's get it on for the official tip-in, and it will go to the hands of GGL, or rather Torrance University. Torrance University coming up with their first win against Brazen Pillars, and GGL still hunting for their first win. Let's see if if Torrance University can make back-to-back wins, or will they split it with GGL? Gadot launches it, all board, battle for the loose ball. It will go for GGL. And a turnover for GGL. They are playing without their shooter or their main man, Mangilit, JM Mangilit. They drop it off. Gadot spins and turns. Avellana unable to get that ball. High-low. Mila kicks it out. Freyna zigzagging his way. And foul will be called against Tan. Tan, that's his first personal foul. A while ago, Tan was able to make that clutch three-point shot that secured their victory against Brazen Pillars. So let's see if he can be a factor here in this ballgame, as Mila with a tough shot underneath the basket with a reverse and a chance for them to make it a three-point game. Mila has been the second leading scorer for GGL behind Mangilit. And this is the best time for us to promote our SoCal Ballers League. Aside from the Interlodge Mason Basketball League, we also have open leagues Thursday nights and Friday nights. Just contact our commissioner, Derek Valdez, Moralida, underneath the basket. And for GGL, they have the height advantage. But for Torrance University, they are playing big in this tournament, as a while ago they were height challenged. Brazen Pillars is a taller team, but they were able to weather the storm behind their hustle plays of Sanchez and Tan together with Mark Ellis. No? Moralida against two defenders. And look at Torrance University. Well, you gotta credit the defense of Torrance University, no? Behind the scoring prowess of Tan and Sanchez, their defense was the key for them winning against Brazen Pillars a while ago. Let's see if they can do that again against a giant of a team, GGL. And look at the basket he made for... Who made the shot? Number? Gadot making that shot underneath using his one-hander with the runner all board. Followed by Saison. Nope. Not this time, but they control the boards. Mila to Freyna. Freyna launches it, and Freyna all net. Is it 2 point? Is it 3 point? It's a 3-point shot, 5-2. Freyna drilling it in. Chua, Gadot, quick passing, but Moralida taking away that ball like a candy from a baby. And Dumlao slowing things down. Well, they have the height advantage. The half-court set is much suitable for them. Saison, dribble drive. It bounces off, and Gadot. For Torrance University, they are playing all heart, no? They are not a tall team, but they were able to control the boards in their first game, as well as here in the second game. Well, as we say, no, rebounding is not about height. Rebounding is about how you want the ball. More as Chua joining the 3-point bomb as we are tied at 5 with 15 minutes remaining here in the first half. Another roller coaster ball game here. Look at the spin move and fade away of Mila. That is the second scorer that they need here for GGL. Well, for the first few games of GGL, they are finding that contribution from other players behind Mangilit, and too bad Mangilit is not playing today. And again, look at Milas, but Avellana from behind, keeping it alive. Tan navigating his options. But the defense of Dublao locking him in at the corner. Gadot, he was able to make a shot underneath the basket, but this time he misses. Showing us his dribbling ability. But look at the hustle play of Torrance University. Substitution. Ama and Kadungog will enter this ballgame. Well, for Torrance University, they need that rebounding, because they're looking at a taller GGL squad. GGL up by 2. Torrance University, their first game, they were also down by as much as 5 points. But they were able to make a comeback with the runner, using his speed and quickness for Ama. Well, that was an excellent move from him as he caught the defense unaware. As they say, hand down, man down. Dublao, Moralida, hands it up to Freyna. Freyna was able to hit one a while ago, but this time he misses. And the rebound was secured by Gadot. Gadot playing big here against taller defenders. And Ama will try to explore his options. Chua, he made one basket from rainbow distance a while ago, but this time he will not complete it. Mila to Dublao. Dublao at the middle. We are tied at 7. Torrance University looking for their second win. GGL looking for their first. And ball will remain with GGL with 13 minutes remaining. 7 all. Deadlock. Mila against the double team. And look at the suffocating defense of Torrance University. Well, that has been keeping them alive in this tournament, no? As they say, defense wins championships. Mila, again, his favorite move. And Mila, fantastic from him. He has taken over this game, roaring for Mila. Well, they need to stop him, no? Because otherwise, he will just bust this game wide open. Ama, stuck at the middle, taken away. Here comes the attack of Saison. Well, for GGL, they are playing incomplete here. With 12 minutes, it's going to be free throws for Saison, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Sanchez is in the ball game. Their captain, so to speak, as he was leading this team. Saison missing his first free throw. This time he splits it. (11-7) is our official score. Sanchez coming off the bench. Well, they need to watch out for this guy because he can score in bundles, no? And there's some animosity on the floor. And Moralida able to control it. They got numbers, 2-on-1 situation, but he decides to go for that high-low for Mila. And look at Ama stopping that play despite of the height advantage. That is Torrance University showing us all their hustle and heart. Hounding them with that suffocating defense. And again, tightening it up for Torrance University. Sanchez, that has been their main weapon here, but GGL still with a commanding 4-point lead, 11-7. Sanchez stops and pops, and Sanchez drills it. Sanchez keeps on amazing us with his moves. Freyna. And Freyna with the shooter's bounce and keeping his team afloat 14-9. Sanchez on the run, speeds up the tempo. Gives it to Ama. Ama takes it closer. Again, his favorite runner. And tracking it down is Casiple in the post. Casiple stuck in traffic. And it will go to GGL. And what a wild shot from the GGL right there. Ama, again, he will take it closer. No look pass. Almost stolen away. And Kadungog, veteran moves from Kadungog. And look at this hook shot. Kadungog.
Timeout, timeout. Left, timeout.
And a timeout, ref. Can we call a timeout? Timeout will be called by Torrance University as they are down by 5, 14-9. We'll be right back after this timeout. Back in action here as GGL up by 5. If you have just tuned in, they're up by 5, 14-9. As we go straight to the action, Saison, pump fake. He can get Mark Ellis with that receiving play. 8 minutes and 56 remaining here. Corner 3. It will not go in. Sanchez. Sudden burst of quickness. However, the defense of GGL, Saison and Rivera stopping that play. Good defense awareness for GGL because they know Sanchez is deadly. From all cylinders, Amila hitting it up. Mark Ellis, left wide open, no fear on that three-point attempt as he was able to recover it by stealing it from behind. Sanchez, one-on-one, using the screen. Gives it to Avellana. From the elbow. It rattles out. Fast break opportunity. Mila sees no opening, kicks it out, and boarding using the glass here for Saison. Or rather, that's Freyna. Our official score 20-9. Sanchez, he's struggling here in the first half. They are down by 11. Pull up jumper. Moralida securing the board. Freyna has been hot here from long distance. Timeout will be called here by GGL as they need that rest. to the action. Freyna firing away, but it hits the board. Crossover, can't shake off his defender. Sanchez still being hounded and pressured by the defense. Ellis, foul out traveling will be called against Ellis. Look at the defensive stop by Rivera. Rivera has been playing well in terms of the defensive end. Well, he has been their main stopper for GGL, for the scorers. Sanchez and Ellis, they weren't able to make a move against Rivera. Freyna challenging the defense and taken away by Bergoño. Mendez, fresh off the bench from him, fresh legs. And look at the speed and quickness of Sanchez finding a way to score. Look at the creativity there by Sanchez, adjusting in mid-air. What a move from Sanchez. Saison looking for his options. They gave it to Mila. They're still up by 9, 20-11. Moralida, the defense taking the life out of him. And again, Freyna, he has been firing from all cylinders from the rainbow distance and inside the line. He has been the main catalyst why they're up by 11, 22-11. A high percentage shot by Freyna. He has just waken up the beast inside him. Baseline against the taller Moralida, tap away. And Saison will control the boards. Mila, well, they're all stepping up now. Mangilit is not in this game. And it will go to the other side as Sanchez down the floor. That would be... Sanchez able to shake off that, and Sanchez stopping and popping with the J as he keeps his team afloat. 22-13 with under 4 minutes here. Mila, Freyna, this time he is being tightly guarded. Drop pass to Moralida, and Moralida second serving. And he will go to the line to earn those baskets. And this is the best time for us to promote our so-called Ballers League. This is the Interlodge Basketball League powered by so-called Ballers. This is a league that is only exclusive for Freemasons, but of course we also have an open league. So just message our Commissioner Derek Valdez for more details on our Facebook page and YouTube. As we go back to the action, Moralida missing both free throws, or rather just splits it. They're up by 10, GGL 23-13, and turnover again for Torrance University. Moralida ahead of the pack, traveling as the defense able to force it out. Torrance University, they are playing catch up here as they were in their first game, but this is a double-digit advantage. Let's see if they can climb back from the mountain. Crossover, can't shake off his defender, dancing around is Sanchez. Sanchez, he sees the triple team and he called for the traveling. 13-23 is our score. Torrance University struggling. 10-point lead by GGL. Saison being hounded by the defense. Pressure. Mila again, his favorite bread and butter. Fade away, but this time it was short. Full court pressure, but Sanchez able to escape. And Saison will miss with that finger a row. A chance for them again as they were able to control the offensive board. Moralida calmly spots up, but it is too strong. Ellis speeds up the tempo to Sanchez. Sanchez gets his own miss, and against Moralida, this guy has a huge heart, challenging a taller, worshipful Mark Moralida. 23-15 substitution. And in the ballgame is Mangili, the leading scorer for GGL, has now entered the ballgame. This should inspire GGL to increase their lead. But let's see if Torrance University has some answers here, because they're just struggling here in the first half. Well, they're playing back-to-back this game, though, so... But if they want it, they can do it if they find the strength. Let's see. Sanchez makes the basket, cutting the lead to 7, 16-23. Mangilip. That would be additional firepower for GGL. Dumlao sees himself wide open, way off the mark. With 35 seconds left, Torrance University, can they close the gap here? Ama setting the play. Sanchez kicks it out to Ama. Ama will fire away. Battle for the loose ball. Abeliana to Sanchez. Sanchez pulls the trigger. Mila transition. Mangilip to Freyna. Freyna again. Freyna has been hot. He has been hot-handed, cold-blooded in the first half. With 3 seconds left, let's see. And he will not beat the clock as we end the first half. GGL 23 and Torrance University 16. This is going to be an interesting second half. We'll be back after this halftime break. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are watching the second half action between GGL and TUL, Torrance University Lodge. This is the Inter-Lodge Freemason Basketball League, powered by the so-called Ballers. I'm your host, the one and only Ludwig Van Magic Man. You know who I am. And we are back to this matchup. Torrance University down 16-23 as Garden Grove Lodge is up behind the leadership of Mila and Freyna, who has been firing and has been ice cold this first half. And Mila with the reverse and the assist pass coming from Freyna as he was able to attract the defense right there. They kick it out. Mangilip, his favorite lefty jumper. This time he misses.
How many timeouts?
Oh, time out daw. Time out.
Time out ulit.
Kaya sabihin mo.
Another timeout for GGL. Another timeout. They will be using their timeout. GGL will be calling another timeout.
Thank you.
All right, second half action. If you have just tuned in, Torrance University down by 14, 35 to 21 as GGL roaring here in the second half behind Freina's heroic performance and JM Mangilip trying to contribute as well. Well, this is kind of surprising for GGL as they have been relying all throughout their games behind Mangilip, but this time Freina is the man for GGL. Let's see if they can sustain that momentum because Torrance University, as we all know, they can come from behind as they did in their first win. Well, GGL is looking for their first win, so they will try their best to win this matchup. But of course, Torrance University, despite being high challenge, they can rise up above it. Let's see, they tap it, and Mila keeping it in their hands. Valdez is in the ball game. Look at the spin and turn around of Mila. He had made 3 of those as Mila with the spin move, the torpedo shot as he has been misclicing the defense for Ama as he was trying to do some counter attack. Mangilip, they are smelling blood here as they're up 21 to 37. Launches it and they will try to track it down. Mangilip on the move, maneuvering as he's down on the floor. Worshipful Mark Moralida calmly sinking it in as he was able to spot up on that one. Just trying to dig the grave against Torrance University. Let's see if they can still fight here. Sanchez, too strong. And ball will remain. And he misses. GGL 19-point lead, 40 to 21 as they have been cooking here. Moralida again will try his luck. Too strong. Baseball class, no one there to catch it. As the punishment continues, GGL smelling blood like a shark here. Can they continue to be the Grim Reaper here and deliver the final blow with 7 minutes remaining here? They're hunting for their first win. Torrance University, they are being hunted with the runner from Mangilip. And again, Moralida, those second chance points just been the main story here for GGL. And transition offense finally stops the bleeding for Torrance as Avellana able to convert. Valdez being pressured here. Quick passing, Mangilip. Back iron. Sanchez, full court pressure by Freina. Sanchez directing traffic as they will try to strategize. They're down by 17, huge margin. Suffocating defense by Freyna. Well, Freyna's been all over the floor here, both from defensive end and of course his offensive prowess. But Torrance University trying to apply their version of the pressure. Moralida also contributing together with Mila and Mangilit. And again, Moralida's second serving dose has been deadly for GGL as they have just been pounding on in that shaded lane. Moralida has been their lord under the basket. He has been towering here.
One more.
40 to 23, a chance for Moralida to increase the lead and make it a double dime, as we can say. And of course, this is the best time for us to promote our league, So-Called Ballers. Of course, if you want to join this growing league, well, we have open leagues during Thursdays and Fridays. Just contact our commissioner, Derek Valdez, for more details as they battle for that loose ball. It will remain with GGL. Fresh off the bench is Rivera, who has been significant also in the early goings of the first half as he was able to stop the backcourt of Sanchez and Ellis in the first half. So let's see. And from behind, Sanchez able to fish a foul as Mangilit got a piece of the hand. J.M. Mangilit, that's his first personal foul, or rather, yeah, that's his first personal foul as Sanchez will go to the line and will shoot two with 4 minutes remaining here. Time is not on the side of Torrance University, but as we say, until it's over, Torrance University will try to fight back. And Sanchez cutting the lead to 15. Well, what should Torrance University do here? Well, they could try to make it one possession at a time and try to convert with under 3 minutes left. They just need those timely baskets and they need to move fast because time is not on their side. From the corner, look at Rivera challenging the defense of that sharp shooter. Tan able to bother him. Mila underneath. That's his fourth spin move, fade away. That is a tough shot. He makes it look easy, but trust me, that's difficult, no? Sanchez again stops and pops from the elbow. Baseball pass, Mangilit all alone, and Mangilit will finish. Well, Mangilit has been the leading scorer in their previous games, but this time, this has been a total team effort together with Freyna, Moralida, and Mila. And of course, Rivera also playing some defensive gem. The Torrance University just tired as they're playing back-to-back games as Kadumog his first basket with 2 minutes and 34 left here. Mila, cross court. They will use the time. Freyna again, and Freyna, no mercy. As Freyna, this has been the show of Freyna as he has been taking over this ball game. As he is bringing hell, fire, and brimstone for Torrance University, or rather for GGL. And timeout will be called for Torrance University with 2 minutes left here. And GGL, it's safe to say that they got this victory in the bag as Torrance University just unable to find some answers. We'll be right back after this timeout. Back to the ball game. If you've just tuned in, GGL up by 47 to 27 against Torrance University. Well, what has happened here in this ball game? Well, finally GGL playing and not relying only in the brilliance of Mangilit, but rather Freyna stepping up in this ball game, as well as Moralida underneath the basket together with Mila, who has been consistent since he entered this ball game. Well, as for Torrance University, this is their second game back-to-back now, so it's a factor for them that, you know, they're affected by the fatigue and they're probably tired after that crucial win against Brazen Pillars, and they will split this this ball game as they're down. As we are adjusting the clock because there's some technical difficulties here. At this point, they're just increasing the lead for Garden Grove University. Corner, and they're just enjoying this ball game, as of course mathematically this is GGL's game to lose. They're already victory, and of course basketball is about brotherhood, enjoying, and of course the spirit of competition, and of course exercise for all of us, as we're just doing the finishing touches for both teams. Well, for GGL, their bright spark, they can finally rely on other players. Our final score, GGL with a convincing victory, 55 to 32 against Torrance University. Well, of course, our player for this game is no other than Freyna, who has just been firing from all cylinders, both from the offensive and the defensive end. We'll be back for the third game. This has been your Interlaunch Basketball League, and we will be back.